Hey everybody, we are back in the reading journal. I've been reading a few books lately. And today I want to do a spread over the latest book I read called Razorblade Tears. This book, I kind of went into it not knowing anything about it. Here's the cover of it. Razorblade Tears by S.A. Crosby. I've printed some images off the internet. I kind of went into it not really knowing what it was going to be about, but I follow several different people on TikTok and social media groups, Facebook groups and all that are book reviews and things like that. And this thing kept coming up, so I thought, you know what? Let me just read it. Let me just see what's up. And it turned out it was really good. Really good. I will say there may be spoilers in here because I don't know how to talk about a book without spoiling it, without giving you spoilers. So if you think you want to read it and you don't want spoilers, then maybe come back to this after you read it. Basically, it's about two men. And these two men, it's a white guy and a black guy. These two men have both been in prison. And these two men both have a son. And these two men's sons were killed. So here's a little drawing. Again, I got it off the internet. It's a black man and a white man. Isaiah and Derek are the sons. And you can see them sitting here. He's got a gun in his back and he's got a gun next to him. Those are pertinent to the story. But I'm not going to put guns in my, I'm not going to focus on that part. Anywho, these two men were killed, Isaiah and Derek, the sons. And the police kind of just let it go. Shocker. Anyways, the police kind of just let it go. And so the dads decide that they're going to avenge this murder. And they're going to try to find out who is responsible. And so they go on this quest to find out who killed their sons. Now, I will say, I've not read a book like this before. And in that regard, if this was a movie, I don't know that I would watch it because there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of shoot 'em up, bang bang, fighting, blood and guts kind of thing, and that's really not my thing. Although I will say, this book is written for a movie. It would make an excellent movie if you're into those kinds of things. I am not, so to that, I will say this. Since I've read this book now, if they make a movie out of it, which would be kind of awesome, I would watch it. Because of the storyline, because of the relationships, these two fathers, and they become friends, even though it's like an unlikely friendship. So yeah, it was good. A lot of reading about the shoot 'em up bang bangs is a little different than seeing it. So, I'll read you this quote that I pulled off. Tears ran from his eyes and stung his cheeks. Tears for his son, tears for his wife, tears for the little girl they had to raise, tears for who they were and what they all had lost. Each drop felt like it was slicing his face open like a razor blade. So that's where the title Razorblade Tears come from. And I'm one of these weirdos that I love it when I can find the part of the book that connects to the title. And this was it for me. I was like, oh, and this happened early on in the book, this quote, and I was like, that's Razorblade Tears. That's where they got the title from. I love when that happens. There are 2 little white specks down here that are bothering me. I'm going to try to trim them off without trimming off too much of the image. Let's see if we can... I don't want to cover up the image of them walking on a dirt road because that's part of it. I do like this quote up here. And maybe I just plunk that down here. Also, it's raining and storming. It's fixing to start storming outside, and my doors and windows are open, so maybe I could do that. So you might hear some raining and storming and all that. Okay, let's see here. I like this quote up top. And again, I like it when I can, if the book has a title that it's like, Razorblade Tears, I wonder what that means. And then I can find the part in the book when that happens. It's like, oh, it's like serendipitous. And I mean, it's not serendipitous because the author put that in there. And rightfully so. It's possibly where they got, I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just like it. I think it's cool. It makes reading fun. I wish this was a little smaller, actually. I'm going to have to cover up. I could trim this down. Might regret doing that, but... I try to keep the cover of the book, which this is the image from the cover of the book, so maybe I can do it like that. Yeah, I like that a little better. Okay. So, again, highly recommend. Mainly for the storyline and the relationships and all that, not for the shoot 'em up, bang bang, fighting and all that. But, you know, these dudes essentially avenge their sons' deaths. Avenge, is that the word that I'm trying to say? They figure out who killed them and they take care of the situation. So, there you go. Good story, good storyline. I didn't write down what day I finished this. So I'll have to stamp it later once I look that up on my phone. So, but anyways, Razorblade Tears. Be sure and check it out. I think it was a good book. Good book. And again, it's a book that would be a good movie. The storyline and all that, and the you know, if they made a movie out of it, I would watch it. So even though it has that in it. So anyways, thanks for joining me. That was a quick throw together little collage. I hope you'll check out the book, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.